Good day friends, welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. I have written about 10 articles on my website www.astrodocAnil.com. I have written on the present global scenario, on the brawl between the nations, and about what do you call the brawl between the nations and natural catastrophe. Now, looking at the things, I will first tell you, if you go on my website, the number of articles are: first is Iran US war on the horizon, astrological predictions warn of imminent conflict. In the end, I will tell you what are the planetary positions. Saturn transit through Pisces to Aries, 2025 to 2030, a turning point for East and West. Solar eclipse and planetary shifts signal global recession after April 2025, parallel 2008 at the time of Lehman Brothers bankruptcy. Because 18.5-year cycle of nodes, the cosmic blueprint of 2025, astrological predictions for judiciary, stock market, war and natural catastrophe. Stock market's chaos after March 2025 eclipse, astrological insights on the coming crash. Now, I will explain everything as far as the planetary positions are concerned. Now, first of all, you see, the solar eclipse is taking place on the 29th of March, this month only after few days, and in the evening at 16-17 hours. So the stock market may not be influenced on 29th, but it will be majorly influenced after 30th, and may the maximum effect will come between 2nd of April to 5th of April. Mark my dates. And then you see, this is also very bad for the geopolitical situation, not only for the stock and financial markets, but for the brawl between the nations. Because on between second and fifth, the planetary positions are extremely explosive, and especially in the Navamsha, if you see, all the planets on the 5th of April are in the Rahu Ketu axis, which is very bad, and especially in the axis of Cancer Capricorn Lagnas. For Iran, it is in the 1-7 axis. If we take the Lagna ascendant as Cancer, and Iran is running the dasha of Jupiter Mars, and the eclipse is taking place over Mars and Sun. As per theory of inevitability, the country will be in lot of what do you call war-like situation and even downfall, because even if it attacks on US, it will lose. Definitely it is not going to gain in the long run. Now, the second is the Mars and Ketu conjunction between 7th and 28th July, and the conjunction is taking place on the 22nd July between Mars and Ketu, and absolutely parallel at the time of 28th July 1914, the WW1, and both are in fiery sign. Then we're talking about the eclipse point, which is activated on the 2nd 3rd July of 2025, which is explosive. Now then we come to Saturn retrogression from the 13th of July to 28th of November, simultaneously when Jupiter will also be in accelerated motion. All these planetary positions are deadly, and as per Bhavishya Bhaskar, the combinations are Durbhiksha, and in modern terms it is called, in fact it is called Akal, shortage of food, and in modern terms it is called recession and fight between the nations, brawl between the nations, natural calamity. So till 28th of November, we have no relief as far as 2025 is concerned. Then we will talk about 2026 and onwards. Also, one parameter is that in mundane astrology, the Saturn transit from Pisces to Cancer is most prone for untoward happening, and it does not let there be any stability in the world for geopolitical brawl between the nations and economic global economics. And it is worse when it goes in Taurus. And this eclipse and these planetary positions are going to affect more on the western side because Saturn is going towards its debilitation side, which is the eastern side, and it exalts in the western side. So as far as West is concerned, like Canada, US, Mexico, Europe will be influenced the most. East will also be influenced, but not in that potential. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Good luck. Bye bye.